everything you ever wanted.
If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, then?
One moment that you capture, just let it slip.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Time's up, over, blast!
But on my toes, I could keep the world balanced on my nose. I had a slumber party, but all my foes. Now I wear them like a badge on all my clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, then?
You better use this helping the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better
रात में ये बात पे है बात के ये काट पे है कटने वाले खाट पे है इनकी मौत रात में है लाल बत्ती वाली गाड़ी क्लास इनके हाथ में है
opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Welcome to the Legends 2020 mixtape.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo pa darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, hey Macarena.
Switch it up.
मुझे तेरा इश्क है फर्जी कि देख तेरी मैं तो खुद गर्जी तू हर दिन हीर बदलदा है तेरी बेवफाई वाली दारू मैनू चढ़ गई मुझे तेरा इश्क है फर्जी कि देख तेरी मैं तो खुद गर्जी तू हर दिन हीर बदलदा है तेरी बेवफाई वाली दारू मैनू चढ़ गई मुझे जाके दस दे तू अपनों मैं ना दिखा के अपनों ये है कोई इंसान तेरे ते सुन ले तू हीर बदनाम करनी ना करनी तू दिया मोहब्बत पाछे हीर बदनाम करनी ना करनी तू दिया मोहब्बत पाछे हीर बदनाम करनी ना करनी तू दिया मोहब्बत पाछे हीर बदनाम करनी ना करनी तू दिया मोहब्बत पाछे
Hey, Macarena. Bitches on my stick, but my name ain't Harry Potter. No, she lick it up, make it disappear like Tata. Hey, Macarena. Aight.
Young boy.
Remember the name.
Okay.
Remember the name. Remember the name.
You know those
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% physical fight. Finish it.
You know young boy.
Dance
rags to riches. DJ, I'm so
It's amazing, I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. No matter what, you'll never take that from me. My reign is as far as your eyes can see. It's amazing. So amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing.
रात रुक जाए बात थम जाए
Hi, welcome to
Monday Night Football. I'm your host, Skip Payless.
Bayless.
Sorry, I don't watch sports.
Bad intro. Welcome to eFusion. My name is Anoop Dimitri Kalani.
And my actual name is Ahmad Badri. We're so happy to have you all here. Welcome to the very first ever, more than annual, monthly, weekly, daily eFusion 1.0.
All we hear is two claps, but I'm pretty sure y'all are clapping, hopefully.
Hopefully, y'all are having a great
Friday. Who knows what day it is anymore, but yeah, it's I'm pretty sure.
Days are subjective now, my friend. It's the age of COVID. It's actually 1992, if you believe hard enough, the year of my birth. And I don't know where I'm going. But who cares? We're here for eFusion 1.0.
But yeah, so let me introduce myself a little bit. My name is Anoop. I am a dancer, full-time dancer based off of Chicago. And been dancing for a while now. I don't even know anymore, but it's been a while. So yeah, full-time dancer in Chicago. Been in the circuit, now on and off of the circuit, but been there.
Been there, done that. I've been in the circuit since 2013. I first joined Chicago, the Mall, the co-ed fusion team, and then went on to start the Mod Project, which this guy was also a member of. I've been a huge fan and follower of DDN for all these years. Still happy to be a part. And also, no, we've been dancing on a hip hop team here called Coda, and we just want to learn some of the hip hops. Oh, and it's been a great experience. So, do we know what we're talking about? No, but we love dance so much, and we're happy to be here. Hopefully, some of the stuff we say will be of value, but if not, let us know in the comments, in the Twitch chat.
Yes. So make sure if you're on there, make sure you get on there, because like the Twitch chat, like it's like a good place to be during this next hour and a half. Like you can really throw anything down in there, and like it's like live, interactive, and it just makes it more fun, like, and it, like you're by yourself most likely. If not, you're maybe with like two other people. This way, like you're with hundreds of other people. It just makes it more live. Get lit.
Yeah, that's kind of the great thing about eFusion is that it is the first live virtual competition. This is no upload to Instagram. We'll get back to you in 5 to 7 business days. Okay, this is the circuit's first live virtual competition. So we want to give a huge shout out to the board for putting this together. Yeah, so we're super excited about eFusion 1.0. We have some announcements. eFusion 2.0 apps are open. That just went down and was a massive success, hosted by Ram and Saab. They did an awesome job, and we saw some videos. Those teams were killer. I don't know how they put it together in such a short time. Usually in that time, we can put up a Facebook post, but I don't know about a full dance routine. So shout out to all those teams and the teams we're going to see tonight for doing all this. And yeah, eFusion 2.0 deadlines are coming up. So
Yeah, so
let's go ahead with that.
the round one deadline to apply is November 29th. Make sure you keep that in mind. Round 2 and 3 deadline apply. Round 2 and 3 deadlines are December 6th. By December 6th. Keep that in mind. Write it down. Make a mental note. Whatever you do, put it on your bathroom. I don't know. Round 1, the stream will be on December 5th. Yeah. Once again, you don't want to miss out on these streams. They're fun. Like have a good time, watch videos, drink if you need to. Over 18, 21. What am I saying? I lost.
If you're over 18, you can drink.
Yeah.
Too.
And then round 2 and 3 streams are December 19th. So keep your calendars posted. Write them down wherever you need to, and hopefully we'll see y'all there. Be better.
Yes. eFusion 1 dates are also coming up. We have round 2 and 3. We'll be streaming November 28th. So right now we are in round 1, but just like with eFusion, we want eFusion to keep going. So we ask for your continued participation as audience members, as applicants, to stay involved and spread the word, because they're putting together something great here, and it's going to happen a lot more frequently than that year-long season. So yeah, you gotta keep up with these dates. So again, follow eNotch to keep up to date with everything. They have a Discord. Discord is a new wave. Get off Facebook, get off the postal service, because I believe that doesn't exist anymore, and get onto that Discord. Okay, Discord is going to be where you find out about everything eNotch related. Yeah, follow the eNotch page, follow Discord, and most importantly, when you're watching the show, get on this Twitch, which you're already on. If you're watching us, join that chat, and yeah, enjoy yourselves, sit back and relax. We just want to talk about why eFusion. Why not just, I don't know, wait for a live competition? Why not, I don't know, stay inside your home and pick up knitting or crocheting? Well, we also want to dance, And contrary to common belief, COVID is a real disease. Coronavirus, that ish is real. We want you all to stay safe. Okay, want you all to stay safe, but we don't want the circuit to die off, because everyone's just like having all this pent up dance frustration, and they want to release it somehow. Okay. And yeah, to keep the circuit live, we have to do something virtual, of course. So why not a virtual competition? But again, if we were doing this sort of lag upload thing, you wouldn't be getting the real experience. So again, the team put together something great here, the eNotch team, doing a live virtual competition. So it's like you're getting all the benefits without having to leave your home, without having to sit behind tall people and miss most of the show, without long sponsor messages and intermissions and bathroom breaks and all that. You get to do it all within the comfort of your home. So we think that eNotch, eFusion, eFusion are doing great things and open up a lot of possibilities to open up internationally, across waters. And also, most importantly, we're getting a really diverse set of teams here. It's not just somewhat, we'll just say, teams that have more resources sometimes, or are used to playing in these competitions. They may have an edge over the newer teams. If you start from scratch, we've done that. We know that feeling. It's like really hard to get your ground here. So we felt that, we commentators who did not put this show together, the creators of all this felt that, they can open up to a much larger pool of teams. So we're really excited to see that diversity, and those underdogs always surprise you. So excited to see what we have today.
Yeah. So with that being said, want to talk a little bit about like the competition format, like how everything's gonna break down, right? So round one, all the teams. So this round one is gonna be all the teams, total of 9 teams. We're gonna see them all today. They'll all be ranked by the judges. Sorry, 7 teams. I can't count, because I skipped school. All the teams will be ranked by the judges 1 through 7 to seed round 2 and 3. Yeah. So this is a seeding round, and for the second round, you'll have a pool of 3, which is going to be the first place, 4th place, and 7th place team. That's going to be pool 1, and the second pool is going to be 2nd place, 3rd place, 5th place, and 8th place. Yeah. And so there'll be 2 separate pools. From there, one of them each will move up, and then from there, those 2 will face off for 1st and 2nd. And then anyone that doesn't move on from the remaining pools, they'll do a constellation. Yeah, so they'll do a constellation with those for the 3rd place. So there's no winners, or there's no winners. Yeah, there's no winners. There's no losers. Yeah, so you always got a chance. So
Always got a chance.
yeah, so excited to see everyone. Hopefully you kept up with that, and yeah, let's see what they got.
Let's go. And we also want to mention that this is going to be part of the Legends point system. So we are doing multiple iterations, like we mentioned, of the formula, eFusion, all that. So for eFusion, partnering with Legends, we'll be following that point system where we have 5 points for all the teams in round 1, 5 points for those advancing to round 2, and 5 additional points for the 3rd round. We will then be awarding 10 points for 2nd place and 20 for 1st. So total, you can get 30 points for 1st place, 20 points for 2nd, and 15 for 3rd. So
That was a third.
So yeah, we're super excited to be part of the Legend system. So this competition is going to be legit. Let me quickly go over the rules of this competition. So the way that eFusion is working is there's a 6-person maximum and a 3-person minimum. Of course, there's a deadly pandemic going on right now. You're supposed to limit to smaller groups. So we felt that was natural, and you can do a lot with few people. So we're excited to see the smaller team format, and also videos are going to be kept at an eye level. This was to keep it from going into visual gymnastics and zoom out and up close and Matt Stefanino style videos. We just wanted it stable. So expect the kind of same eye level for every video. They're going to be short because we don't want you guys to have to sit through too much of a show. My apologies. We have a 10-person maximum and 6 on screen at any time. Again, math was not my strongest subject, but I was very popular. Everyone loved me in this. So yeah. So again, we have shorter videos just to keep it potent and not too long and all that. And creativity was the emphasis, and we felt that that would allow even more creativity. So expect quite the punch packed in each of these videos. How will they be evaluated? Let's go to the rubric right quick. First off, the rubric.
First up is choreography and creativity. We'll just keep it really quick. Did the set present risks? You got to take some risks. Did the team bring new and fresh ideas, formations, like mechanics, stuff like that? Were the ideas difficult to accomplish and complex? Like in general, like you can tell if something is difficult and compared to not, And then did the style selections of dance enhance the overall performance? Don't do something that you probably can't do, do something that you can nail. This is a short segment, so they did something that they can just go smash it. That's the best thing you can do.
Yep. And then next we have musicality. Did the choreography elevate the emotion behind the piece effectively? That's what musicality is really doing. Is it emphasizing the dynamics and texture of the music, using unique beats? We don't want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want people to accent the rhythms in the song. So that's the musicality section, which is, sorry, 10 points. I don't know if we mentioned choreography is 20 points. Musicality 10.
And then next one, execution, 11 out of 10. Is the energy level consistently present throughout their entire performance? Do the dancers complete their moves? Are the dance styles executed with proper technique? You know, stuff like that. Just like making sure there's precision in your choreography.
And then lastly, we have impact. Was the set creating an impact? You know, was the choreography, any sort of formation, stuff like that, making the team stand out? And lastly, we just want to know, did you wow us? You know, will the judges remember you? So that's what we're looking for our teams, and let's see if they bring it.
Cool.
All right, on to our judges. So first off, we have Anthony Gomez, starting his journey in Dhaka, Bangladesh, a Bharatanatyam dancer, training since the age of 7. He moved to the States in 2006. His passion for classical dance grew as he was exploring other styles, eventually finding Odissi. Dance has become an integral part of his life. We've seen this guy dance live. He's incredible. You know, numerous local events, like he was saying, but also within the Desi dance circuit. That's this guy dresses super well too, you know. And yeah, we're just super impressed with him and lucky to have him here. Big force from NCSQ Nazare, and yeah, excellent judge.
Yeah. Going to our second judge. Got Raga Komandor, Raga Shri. She started dance career at the age of 8, training in Bharatanatyam. And then after completing Arviatram in 2011, she went to perform in different productions all over the US. She placed first in numerous dance competitions in India and States as well. Don't embarrass her. As a freshman in college, joined Wisconsin Surma. Shout out to Surma, 2015 2019, where she led the team as a captain in 2017 and 2019 years. When she graduated, she joined Ministry of Bhangra, diverse, hell yeah. Placing first with their team at ADZ 2020. She's also a member of Watchlist, and enjoys choreographing all styles in her free time. I can see. Yeah. Shout out to Rocket.
On to our next judge, Ruben Daniel. This guy's dope. He's been in the circuit for over 3 years. He started his dancing career when he was young, and then he joined the Broad Street Bachas legendary team, and he was a legendary performer, serving as a captain during his 2nd year and artistic director in the 3rd. This guy is really good at Bollywood, Kuthu. He also joined Darzana, the D. Shout out to Darzana, all-male alumni team. This guy has been an active member in the Desi dance circuit, even putting out choreo videos,
Yeah,
his own content. So again, super lucky to have him. He's an amazing dancer. And on to our last judge.
yes. And our last judge, Ishanka Jason. She started dancing in college for Wayne State Warrior Dhaka. She got a chance to be captain and creative director in her last year, and the team went undefeated. What's up? She has continued her dance journey on Watchlist, the hip hop dance alumni team, and and she's also attended DDCon 2018 and 2019, where she's got numerous accolades. She's got props for that, so props to you. Her groups have performed for hundreds at Quicken Loans company events, and even won top 10 for Master Fiana's Bolare Bola Challenge. Yeah, you all know that. Ishanka started judging in 2019 and is excited to continue judging this season. Let's go.
Yes.
Well, now, without further ado, let us show you who are our teams for this Friday. I was going to say weekend. Well, it is a weekend, whatever.
Right. Yeah, so we are starting off with a randomly selected show order. We just wanted to emphasize that. Also, the show order happens to be from most intelligent to least intelligent. So Texas the last stick to dance. Only joking. So first we have U of A Fitur, followed by Hit Mastana, then GT Kurbani, PSU Jadoo, Michigan Hankar, and finally Texas Tadash.
That's 7, not 9. So 7. Y'all get the number. But yeah, so if y'all are ready, I think it's time for the first.
The very, very first team.
Yeah. So
Okay, so we have U of A Fitur. Let's go real quick. U of A Fitur. From the University of Alberta. U of A Fitur is a freshly formed team in the summer of 2020, brand spanking new. This is their first attempt exploring the competitive realm of Bollywood dance. That's super exciting, man. I love to see a new team.
sir.
They're the first university level co-ed fusion team in Edmonton, and they cannot wait to immerse themselves further in competitive dance. I said we because we cannot wait to watch the performance.
I'm excited.
And immerse ourselves in U of A Fitur. So everyone, please give it up for our first team.
Let's go. Let's
Whoa, whoa. अखियां मिलाई कभी अखियां चुराए क्या मैंने किया जादू शालाला शालाला अखियां मिलाई कभी अखियां चुराए क्या मैंने किया जादू अखियां मिलाई कभी अखियां चुराए क्या मैंने किया जादू कभी घबराए कभी गले लग जाए तेरे खुद पे नहीं काबू बिना पायल के बजे घुंघरू बिना पायल के बजे घुंघरू shimmy shimmy yeah shimmy yeah shimmy yeah sha la 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 what sha la 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 shimmy yeah shimmy yeah shimmy yeah what sha la 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 sha la 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 ooh sha la 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 मैं देसी yeah मैं देसी yeah
Let's go.
Good job.
That was a really strong debut, guys. I mean, that was super exciting. Swala classic.
Mm-hmm.
Swala.
Yeah. My man amongst three, four. This is my man, like killing it, like
That's true. That's not easy to be the only guy.
And I'm a big proponent of fedoras, even though I don't look good in one. But I respect that. Yeah, you got my props for that.
Yeah, and what I liked is I feel like they had really sharp hand definition. I think it's easy, especially when you're a beginning team, to kind of just go 1, 2, 3, 4. But they're putting in a little bit of technique in there.
Mhm.
So I mean, hey, that's an awesome start to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, great going, guys.
Good stuff, man. Good job using like the whole camera, because like you got like a camera with like use the whole thing. It's like that's your stage, right? So for a comp, like you'd want to use the whole stage. So use the entire video. Like go to like where your hands is gonna get cut off, because that just shows more dynamics in the video. Like you can literally just walk out there and it's just gonna make your video look better. So good job on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what the judges.
All right, so this is, I believe, an aggregate of all of the judges' scores. So in choreo and creativity, we have a total of 46. All right, that's not bad.
Mhm.
I do think that maybe that isn't the strongest score. Do you agree with that, or do you think they could have been scored higher, lower?
I mean, it's so it's tough to say like just right off like the like just the eye test. I would say like that's a pretty standard. Like maybe just I'd maybe knock it just a little bit. Not say like they weren't great. Like it's just it's like it's just setting the standard because like you don't know what's gonna still come. Like it's the unknown, right? So starting at a base is always a good thing because like if you go too high, then like you can't go any higher. If once you see like like dunk competition or something like that, like if everyone's seen dunk competitions, like if you score 100, like and if everyone keeps scoring 100, like what's next after that? You can't, So it's like a good base level. And one thing to kind of just touch on is that like these scores can be evaluated for at the end, like with deliberation, because like I said, this literally this is that it's things can change, right? Like based off of who comes next, like the level, the baseline can change, So that's why. So I do agree. That's like a pretty decent score. I'd want to dive in just a little bit. But yeah, because I would like to see a little bit more creativity, but still good.
Yeah, I think the musicality, I think that's fair. Maybe they could have switched up a little bit more. Execution, I think that's right. That's good that it was higher in that section because I think they actually did a pretty good job with that. And then yeah, the impact, I think it's hard for a new team, but keep working at it, guys. I think that was a really solid shot. So yeah, that was U of A Fitur.
Good job. Good job. Good job. All right.
And who's our next team? Oh, it is the very esteemed
What are we doing? Inverted jazz fingers. What are we?
Pit Mastana. They kept it short and sweet. They just wanted us to know that they're hailing from the 412. They're a group of dancers just trying to find a way to stay warm in the Pittsburgh weather.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Pittsburgh's rough, Like and this is no joke. Y'all have like literally, if I can swear in hand with, but like really bad weather. Like it gets bad. Like and especially like y'all have like these like hillish areas. I don't know if I'm like getting that wrong. Maybe it's like different areas, but it's just like really like hilly. The snow gets bad, and we're from Chicago.
You have cold hearts too.
Yeah.
People out there on the East Coast.
Yeah, for real.
But
Yeah.
not Pit Mastana. The warm extremely hard workers from what I remember. I don't know if kids these days are getting soft, but they're a strong team, dude.
And then we're gonna see for sure now. We're gonna bang right now. Ready?
Let's see.
I'm ready. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Whoa, whoa.
Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a dog. Okay, now lady, if you know you bad, don't need no man, got your own man, put up your hand. You talk like this,
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Okay, the child can't be no homegirl dropping like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coke up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter in a
Lean back, lean back, lean back,
Yo,
lean back.
that was
Wow.
good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
That was dope.
Yo, I love the sorry, I just had to like like the camera is it plays a big part in something like this. Like y'all have like good lighting, like it and honestly like during the daytime, like that's like a good time to record anything. But like that lighting adds a lot because it's like, you know, like like seeing like any other videos, like it plays a big part because it just makes your eyes more drawn to it. You could literally be doing just like walking back and forth and still just be like, damn, that quality though.
Yeah.
But y'all dancing with like sick moves, that makes it better.
And the music, as we've Dorian, we see you in the chat. That music slap. That music slap. It truly does. That slapped me in the mouth, and now I'll need a molar replacement. What's going on with the scores? Yeah, I think the dancing was just strong in like almost every area. It seems like the scores reflect that. So we have 60.5 points in choreo and creativity, 29 musicality, 30.5 execution, impact 32. You know, I know that Kobani has a strong name, but I feel like they earn it every time.
And this just goes to show like why like what we were talking about earlier that you have to set a standard, right? Like if you notice like the trend, like it's the scores are somewhat going up, you know, it's just because, like, you know, like you see the next thing can like open up even more, like you're like just what you see, like you got to have like a base level and then go from there, but that doesn't take away from like, you know, like what the previous teams did. That's why like there's going to be you know, like evaluation at the end, so that can like, you know, like based off of what they just saw now to what they saw in the first act, you can kind of like adjust those scores. So it's like a really good breakdown. So that's something I just, you know, but yeah, and like y'all energy is off the charts always. Like y'all hit them with like 200%. Like, you know, it's next level. So, and especially when you're doing it outside, it's one thing. One thing I want to touch on is that like we're not taking into consideration facial expressions because since COVID is like, you know, mask on, mask off, no
But
mask
you know
on.
what? I feel like you didn't even notice
Yeah.
You guys communicated the energy through your
Exactly.
dance. So
Yeah,
it's
so-
not that it was, again, maths are not counting for the score, but
Yeah.
it's
But it was still,
you guys didn't even need it. I mean, that was just
Oh,
a really
no.
strong performance all around.
I'll
So
smash that. So good job. Good job.
yeah, man. So all right. Well, now we're on to our next team.
Our next team, right before our intermission, the last team to go. was-
PSU Jadum. PSU Jadum, everyone.
This is not a face I'm making because like we've rehearsed this. This is literally a face of disgust. Like I don't want to be here next to not just playing. He's a great guy.
I try my
Ladies holla.
best.
But yeah, cool.
PSU Jadum is a co-ed Bollywood fusion team from Pennsylvania State. I believe that's a battleground right now, but we won't get into politics because we're just talking about dance right now. The team has been involved in the Basic Dance Network for 12 years. I'm an OG. This guy too, like we kind of know that older era, and PSU Jadum has been around for a while. They've been bringing the heat. They perform various styles, Bollywood, classical, contemporary, hip hop, and more. And we're excited to see their hard work. And they're excited to see everyone perform. We're excited to see you perform. So without further ado, PSU.
Whoa, whoa.
राम जी की चाल देखो, आंखों की मजाल देखो, करे ये धमाल देखो.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
My heart's so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay, better not pull up with no knife, cause I bring guns to fight. Say you got that sack, I got that sack, but ain't no ones of mine. Nope, my little bitch say I'm getting too booed. I don't need like dubs of mine. Alright, what I look like with all them 20s. Know them hoes like how I'm coming. Yeah, what I look like with all this money. How I look having all these hoes. When I crack a smile, white gold. Yeah, I'm talking diamonds, bro. Came from the bottom, toes. Yeah.
Yes. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
That was dope.
Jadum.
I just want to start off by saying, like we were talking about, filming and filming itself is important here. I like when people do party garages, but I do want to say I think maybe they could have picked a little bit of better
Like
area. I don't know
lighting,
what you think.
like I'm not too sure. Like it does seem like the idea, like which I think is a dope concept, is that like the lights like cars lighting up in front of you, like causes that like light atmosphere, like the darkness of it. But the just one thing that like we want to focus on that is a sharp camera quality that can shoot in low light, because like the drawback of that is kind of fuzzy pictures, dim lighting, you can't really see sharp movements. So that's the only thing. But y'all had dope like ideas that I loved in seeing, like especially the layering between like the V layering between each one. That was a dope concept. Just tighten it up just a little bit, I'd say, like just like really put emphasis on like the attacking of it, because when you have like such like a moment like that, you want to really highlight it with like sharp execution at the end of it, because that's the lasting image. Like it's like when you hit it, you want to hit it hard, because that's the lasting image before it goes to the next person. So you hit that hard, that transition, then that impression lasts a lot more because that concept itself is pretty dope. So
Yeah. So
But still,
once we see
appreciate
the
that.
rubric, we'll know about their dancing. There it is.
There you go. Good stuff. Good
All
stuff.
right. All right. Okay. So this team scored very high in choreo and creativity.
Nice.
And
Creativity right there. Like, you know, like if you want to push the boundaries, you know, like you'll get rewarded for it. Like so, but
I think that
push
was
it even more, you know?
yeah, I think that was definitely their strong point. Musicality 21. That was good. I think honestly though, personally, I would maybe kind of switch the musicality and execution. I think they had some unique choreo concepts,
Yeah.
but the execution of it was a little fuzzy for me.
So that's for me, I'd switch a little bit of put a higher score in the creativity. Because y'all did have like more like, you know, like creative ideas, you know, like they might not have been like executed to the T. But the concepts were there, you know, like the I'm gonna stop that. The concepts were there, you know, like you had like I can see where you're going with it, you know, like the idea of it's dope if it's executed to the to perfection, or at least you're close to it. So that's why I like execution. I'd rate kind of like around there, mid tier, but creativity I thought could be a little higher, but yeah, I respect all the scores and understand them. So, but overall, like y'all right up there, third, you know. So good job. But just work on that like camera quality, because like that adds a lot, you know. Like we're watching, like for example, if you watch like a lot of videos on Instagram or you know TikTok, all that stuff, it's the quality, right? It's the quality that gets you. So
Yeah. So I think we've had a really strong showing of teams so far,
Yes,
but I'm a little emotionally exhausted because those are some awesome teams, some awesome performances. So I need, I don't know, some me time, some personal time, maybe about 10 minutes. What do you think?
10 seconds.
All right. Well, he's emotionally stronger than I, but for all of you who are needing to recharge a little bit at home, we're going to have a 10-minute intermission.
We'll be back.
Get ready for the second half. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Thank
Hope
you.
y'all blowing up that Twitch though, that
Yeah.
live chat, and join the Discord.
Yeah.
Make sure you join that Discord, because you know, like you can keep that going down there. Even if like we're done with the live stream today, like you can still keep going, meet new people, have fun, joke, you know, like communicate, make
Right.
connections, and that's
Yeah, let us know what you guys thought about the performances too. And yeah, just put it down in the Twitch, and we'll see you after the intermission.
Yep.
One shot for one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted.
If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, Dan?
One moment to capture, just let it slip. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Time's up, over, blast!
But on my toes, I could keep the world balanced on my nose. I have a slumber party with all my foes. Now I wear them like a badge on my clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, Dan?
You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better
Welcome to the Legends 2020 mixtape.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, hey Macarena.
Switch it up.
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਹੈ ਫਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਿ ਵੇਖ ਤੇਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਖੁਦ ਗਰਜ਼ੀ ਤੂੰ ਹਰ ਦਿਨ ਹੀਰ ਬਦਲਦਾ ਏ ਦੇਖ ਤੇ ਵਫਾਈ ਵਾਲੀ ਦਾਰੂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੜ ਗਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਹੈ ਫਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਿ ਵੇਖ ਤੇਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਖੁਦ ਗਰਜ਼ੀ ਤੂੰ ਹਰ ਦਿਨ ਹੀਰ ਬਦਲਦਾ ਏ ਦੇਖ ਤੇ ਵਫਾਈ ਵਾਲੀ ਦਾਰੂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੜ ਗਈ ਪਤਾ ਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਜੁਰਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ
She lick it up, make it disappear like Tata. Hey, am I good at it? Aight.
Boy, remember the name. Okay, remember the name, Mike. Remember the name. You know, 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% fight. Finish it. You know, junk boy.
To riches.
Sorry.
That's literally the oldest freaking thing. Like it's like 50 years old. I can close up everything.
All right. Well, hope you
How was your
all.
break?
Yeah, I hope you all did your toe touches, your warm ups, your sun salutations, get yourself a cup of tea. That's kind of all there is to do in life, honestly. So, good thing you're coming back to the second half of the first ever eFusion 1.0.
Oh damn, that was pretty dope. Yeah, that was actually pretty. And this is not even a joke. I've been roasting this man this whole time, so I think I need to give him a compliment or two. You know.
Yeah, we could all use some self-esteem once in a while. Let me transfer this self-esteem onto our next teams. We have, I don't know, a city from.
Well, quickly, just wanted to recap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From the first half.
I tend to rush. I just got a little
bro.
nervous.
Hey, you know, like I gave him all my energy, so. But like, just quickly recapping, because you know, like we took a moment off, so we just want to make sure we had Fatur. Sorry, I'm like Gurbani. We have Mastana
And here's you,
Jadum, because he likes to say it that way. But yeah, so you can see the scores. You know, like it's so far we got Gurbani first, we got Mastana second, Jadum third, and Fatur fourth. Yeah, just like it's a pretty it's pretty kind of like close. You know, I'd say even though like you see like varying results, like I think it's like a pretty close kind of competition. It's not like one team is scoring like 180 and the other one's like 90, you know, it's like it's a pretty close competition. So it's just like it just goes to show like after these seeding rounds, the next few rounds will be a little bit like, you know, they will be competitive enough where like it's like, all right, you won't know, you know, who's going to like, you know, you can't just call it like who's gonna take it, you know. So that's like a good thing to have, you know, like competition makes it more worthwhile, you know.
Yeah, I think to have this close of scores early in seeding is pretty awesome, and especially with only half the show done. We have 3 more teams, so I think it's only going to get closer. I'm super excited to see these new teams coming up.
And one more thing, and like this just goes back to like our what we said in the beginning. Like it's just like we get a chance to see like different teams. You know, like I see Kurbani, like it's like a known team. But then we have other teams like Fatur who are not as known but still smashed it. You know, it's like
first year. That's
exactly. So it's like it's cool to see like those like, you know, like just different teams stepping up, gaining that recognition. DJs too, right? Like mixes, DJs like post like new DJs, new mixes. You know, like it's cool to see like different aspects because like a lot of times like you might not know like someone or some team is there, but they're dope, you know, like, but we just don't get that platform to see it. So it's cool to see that, like, you know, different DJs, different teams, different dancers, you know, like singling them out as well, you know, like they're there and it's cool to see them, you know, shine. So keep it up, yo.
Yeah. And yeah, without further ado, we want to present our next team from the best city in the world, Chicago.
Visakhapatnam. That's my
Chicago.
city in India. Sorry.
Also known as Vishakhapatnam, India. Okay, from Chicago, of course, Chicago Ada. Fun
Yes,
fact,
sir.
Chicago the Mall was the team that I was on, which eventually turned into Chicago Ada. So essentially, I am your father.
He invented Chicago.
Yes.
He started Chicago.
Yep, that's me. You can tell from this beard that I'm old and wise.
He's the brown Gandalf.
Brown Dolph. So, Chicago Ada is an independent co-ed Bollywood fusion team from Chicago, comprised of dancers with various ages and from various parts of the Chicagoland area. Over 6 years. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, they've been alive for 6 years doing Bollywood, hip hop, Bhangra, contemporary, and more. Entering their 7th year, they truly hope to expand on each style and commit to each style, doing it in their true form. We cannot wait to see their performance. Without further ado, Chicago Ada.
Give it up on the seat.
Now make that mother hammer. Bitch, I did it, I made it, I'm loved and I'm hated. I started from the bottom, now my neighborhood is gated. They say drink to your accomplishments, so every night I'm faded. Feel like every other day me and somebody not related. You my from the other side, I don't know who told you that. My mama, when she fucking lied. Wake up, get your cake up, cut it up like it's cocaine. Shake up all the streets with all these beats like body beats. I'm not discreet. This is how I feel on the inside. All you non-talent rapping motherfuckers better run and hide. My flow increase, you know I leave from all the seats. I eat, I'm coming in hot like the police. Shooting like the police all on the block like the policeman. Who gon' stop the police from leaving bodies in the motherfucking streets, man? Wait a minute. ਛੱਡ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਮਲਕਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਏ ਫਿੱਕਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਰੰਗਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਏ ਫਿੱਕਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਰੰਗਦੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਛੱਡ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਮਲਕਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਏ ਫਿੱਕਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਰੰਗਦੀ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਆ ਨਾਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਗਈ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਹੋ ਯਾਰੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਤਰੇ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾ ਜੱਗਾ ਜਿੱਤੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਜੱਗੇ ਜਿੱਤੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਕਿ ਆਇਆ ਹੈ ਫਤਿਹ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੂਰਮਾ
Nice. Good job.
Ada. Always killing it. You know what? One unique thing I want to say. Great performance, by the way. I think what they did really well was, although they had 2 styles, which we've seen a lot of teams do, it had the kind of same character, the same energy. I feel like they didn't go from like, smooth, sexy hip hop to like powerful Bhangra. It was kind of like all in your face. So shout out to the DJ as well. I think that has to do with the mix. So yeah, I think that was really strong.
And it's a good and a bad thing. Good because obviously you use it. Bad because like others don't have the accessibility of it. But this, right, like the location. Even though like there's a lot of like we're sticking to like how the dance is. Like we're judging it based off that. It's not like, oh, you're getting extra points because of the location or scenery, but it's just that skyline it is dope. Like I see being from Chicago. Sorry, I can't help myself. That skyline can't be beat. But it just adds like extra value. So it's like use that to your advantage, and they did. Like you and there's other things like other teams have that like you use to your advantage. So like whatever you got, you use it. Bring your best foot forward. And they did a lot of footwork, so they put their best foot forward for sure. I appreciate like that musicality. Like the execution is one thing, but musicality and creativity is another. And looking at the scores right now, that just goes to show right there. The creativity, like getting a high score out of everyone right now, like I respected, like you did the best you would be able to attack in the style that you picked, right? So like hip hop, you didn't try to go super crazy, like with like you were intricate, like, but in the moments that you needed to be. And the other parts, like you just like hit like I call it a vibe. You hit a vibe, and like you stuck to that. So respect to that. Y'all had good musicality, which I respected in hip hop. But yeah. One thing though, lasting impression is everything. So make sure you stick that ending. Yeah. Make sure you stick that ending. Like, do not move, like hit that pose and do not move, because that's the last thing they see. So if the last thing they see is someone moving, it kind of leaves that impact, even though the beginning was wrong, So like, these are videos, right? So like you can record that again, and maybe y'all had a bunch of takes, or like you were tired or something. So I get that. But yeah, just really, this is a great, and this goes for every team. Like it's videos, right? Like video, you can do your takes again. You can adjust stuff. You can see it. Like once you record it, you play that video back and you see what's wrong. You can fix it on the fly. So just take that opportunity. Like especially for the next couple rounds, like put that into play. Like take that advantage. You don't get that in live competition. You mess up, that's it. Like you only got one shot. Obviously, you get points for it for recovery. But in a video, like take that extra time. Like this put your best foot forward. Take that extra time, record it again. And yeah, just use the opportunities. But good job.
Yep. All right. On to our next team, Michigan Hunkar.
Yes, sir.
Michigan
Neighboring
Hunkar.
state.
Yes. They are a all-male team from Michigan, combining dancers from Badmash, Izzat, and Kohinoor to create a team of diverse dancers. So we're super excited to see what they've got. I think all-male teams, for sure, always have a certain impact, but they also have competition. They also have Krivani, and not just all guys, but some of the co-ed teams have strong male dancers. So let's see if these boys got what it takes.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. Putting 3 different teams together, like you're gonna have expectations. So let's see.
We the best music.
Another one, yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Hey, shorty with the long text, I don't talk. Ay. Shorty with the long legs, she don't walk. Yeah, last year I kept it on the tuck. Ay. 2020, I came to fuck it up, yeah. I want a long life, a legendary one. I want a quick death and an easy one. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter.
Good job, good job, good job, good job. Michigan hunk
Boys, the hunk cars. That was hot. That was hunky, hot, and heavy. Great job, guys. You know what I liked was their extension. They had like a lot of power. I think across all the styles, all the segments, they were going like all out using their whole body. So that was
And like a smart thing that like you notice, like extension, like if you extend your body, like that's just like the best thing you could do because like it adds more stage than you, right? Like if you open up your hand out here, you don't even have to move. You open up, you use your body for the whole stage, and I'll add that into 6 others, and they open their hands like you use the whole frame. So like that's good staging because of your extension, you know. But another thing is y'all had full sleeves. So extending with full sleeves adds that extra power because like there's an extra floppy motion, right? There, especially with the sweater. So like it adds value to it. So when you really extend when going full sleeves and looser full sleeves, it really adds value to that.
yeah. So I think that helped their execution, but we got to see what they did in their musicality, creativity, and impact. So over to our scores. All right.
Nice.
Wow.
All right.
It's pretty high scores. So 55.5 in choreo, 28 in musicality, 25 execution, 33 impact. I will say straight up, I think their musicality was good, but I don't know. I gotta say, I think the score is maybe a little higher than I expected. What do you think they could have improved on?
Yeah, it's I agree. I think it's trying to put too much into one, you know, like you're adding too much, like for example, like incorporating a different style into like mixing a different style into a specific when you're doing like going from hip hop to bhangra, like just for a second. If you do, you got to make that impact, like it has to hit, you know. And so if you were to do that, like it has to really like hit. I don't think like they had the moments didn't really punch like they could have. Like the ideas are there, but if you hit those like, because it's a shift, right? It's a shift, and any shift it has to have that impact. So you got to hit it strong, or you got to hit it swaggy, or you got to hit it like the way that like that creates the most impact. It was a little lacking right there for me. And also like kind of like the empty spots, like you know, like transitioning out, or like you know, like the emptiness of like going from one style to the other. Like you only got a certain amount of time, so just like really putting every single moment, using it to the fullest. Even if you're like hyping up, like just like by yourselves, hype it up. You know, like make it big. Like use that whole body. Like if you're here, like cool, and then make it big. You know, like just like knock the other person out. Who cares? You know, like it's they have next round to recover. So, but yeah. So, but still, overall, good job,
Guys. Yeah. Man, that was a really strong 6 teams in a row, close scores. But we have one more team to wrap it up.
Yes.
We want to bring to the screen Texas.
Yes. I love them. If you've seen the last, it's a Bollywood movie. It's actually pretty good. Go watch it. It's on Netflix, Amazon Prime. I might have lied, but who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I don't even get like paid for highlighting that movie, but yeah, I wanted to bring it up. Amr Khan, highlight. Pay me.
All right.
Cool. Sorry.
All right. So Texas they're bringing together UT's finest in their sophomore year. I wonder if that means that they're all sophomores in their second year. Either way, they're a young team packing the Texas heat. Young and hot. That sounds wrong. I'm sorry. Just a group of goofs who love to dance and represent the beautiful city of Austin.
Yes.
I'm moving there soon, so who knows? Maybe I will Dalash my way down there next year.
Yo, like pick them up. You know, like y'all need a dancer. Yo,
yeah, because
y'all need a homeless man to dance with. You know?
If you need some solar radiation off my bald head, I see you in the comments. This is collecting energy, okay? Green is the future.
Yo, he's Professor X. You know, like he's got telekinetic energy. Like you know, like that's why he's bald. You know, he's actually Professor X. Professor X. All right.
Yeah. So hope you enjoyed what Texas Dalash has put together.
Let's go. Let's see.
Let's go.
Whoa, whoa.
I've been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose whichever.
ਨਵੇਂ ਨਵੇਂ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਬਹਾਨੇ ਸਹੇਲੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੀਆਂ ਵੇ ਮਾਰਦੀਆਂ ਤਾਨੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੂੰ ਰੱਖੂਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੂੰ ਰੱਖੂਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨ ਸਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਰ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਵੇ ਟੁੱਟ ਪੈਣਿਆ ਮਰ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਵੇ ਟੁੱਟ ਪੈਣਿਆ ਬੰਨੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਟਰਾਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਚੂੜੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਦਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਜਮਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੂੜਾ ਬੰਨੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਟਰਾਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਚੂੜੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਦਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਜੱਟਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ
All right.
Yes. Good job, Texas repping.
Delash, my gosh, like that was sick. What do you think, dude? That was dope. I mean, it was a pure Flamengo performance,
Yeah.
which was cool. Although it is eFusion, but regardless, I enjoyed it. Incredible extension, execution, white sleeves always help.
Yeah, like the like I said, like the bagginess adds a lot of value because like you definitely like look stronger and bigger based off of like how strong or bigger you are. Like it's like it adds that extra value. So like good job on that. Yeah, like y'all definitely used the whole space and it was like a wide area and obviously like the lighting again. Good stuff, you know, like it really highlights that. But like y'all used the whole frame and it was like a wide frame too. So good job on that. I'm not really what's called like a really big Bhangra like aficionado. Like I've done it before, and they keep me in check with it. But they meaning literally him and maybe one or two other people. But yeah, so but I thought it was dope. But obviously like I'm not too like familiar with it. But good job.
Yeah, let's see what the judges thought. Okay, we have total of 130.5, 52 in choreo, 27 musicality, 26 execution, 25 impact. You know what? I think that's totally fair, but I will say, I think the video was a little shorter, or at least it felt short because they kind of just did one bonus segment, but they executed pretty well. And man, they're like kind of in the middle of the pack, but
Yeah.
again, another close score. That's pretty insane.
And this, once again, this is not to take away from the idea of, and this goes back to like what we were first saying, like respect to y'all for like sticking to like that style you can like kill, right? Like, so she felt like Bhangra was like your top notch effort and like other styles, like it's best to either save for, which could be a thing, like give them something small and then like turn it up the next 2 rounds, which is a good idea, unless I gave you an idea or sure there was. But yeah, so like it's props to y'all for like if you did stick to the style that like you can like do your best. So that's what we always say. Like in other circuits, like it's like for 1-2 minutes, like especially in hip hop circuit, like they whether it's house, whether it's whacking, whether it's footwork, like they'll pick a style in that 2 minutes that they can destroy. It's not like 5 different styles, it's like 1 or 2 styles that they can completely destroy. And that's what makes it so good. And that's what makes it so like international, So, and this our circuit, our Indian community has definitely had that potential. So Yeah, kill those styles that you can actually like hit it to 100%. So props to y'all.
Oh yeah. So that wraps up the first ever eFusion 1.0 is over, but this was just a seeding round. So we still have 2 more rounds. All this is doing is putting those teams, those 2 brackets that we discussed. And yeah. So and whoever is seeded first is gonna have the easiest time. Lower ranked teams are gonna have to fight their way up. So again, all teams will be going on, but it's just a matter of where they place. But based on today's performance, I believe we're going to our seeding.
Yeah. So first, we want to throw in some announcements very quick regarding just quickly going over everything. eBunga applications are currently are out currently. Deadline to apply is October 31st. Yep. So y'all didn't apply. Y'all missing out. And the round 1 stream is on November 7th. Yeah. Says, you know what? Sorry. Just this just in my microphone that's hiding behind my hat, my trusty hat from upstairs. The dates are being adjusted, so as you'll see on the screen, and you'll see in our the social feeds. But the dates will be updated, so check those. Make sure you follow. Once again, this helps if you're on Discord. Yeah. So if you're on Discord, you can get this information first. But yeah, so make sure you check those dates. But yeah, and then now
for eFusion, we did just complete round 1, but round 2 and 3 dates are above there on the screen. Our round 2 and 3 video deadline is going to be November 22nd, and applications. I'm sorry, that's the video deadline. Stream is going to be November 28th for round 2 and 3. My bad. Yes, and that will be your Thanksgiving weekend holiday show. So we'll be thankful for that. Is all I'm gonna say.
Turkey and footwork.
Sounds like mom's favorite. All right, moving on to the seats.
Yes.
All right. So we saw the scores before, but it's just nice to see it all sorted up all there in that joint. So pool 1 we have
Chicago Ada. All right. Pit Mastana. Okay. And you of eFusion.
Ooh, yes. So I just gotta say, shout outs to Futur again. They're a brand new team to be in that pool 1. That's pretty freaking awesome. I think they're gonna be the star of a motivational sports movie in the future, probably. But that's not to take away from pool number 2, who they can compete for first as well. So pool 1, all good and gravy, but pool 2 has just as good of a chance to become champion. So you definitely got to watch out for GT Kurbani, Michigan Hunkar, the hunkiest, Texas Talash, and PSU Jadum.
Yeah. So in case you did get a chance to look at the placings, if you need to know so Chicago down first. Yeah. So it's not placings, it's not done. So these are just the seeding. So just like a bracket, right? The seeding. So Chicago down first. Pit Masana 4th. It's called U of A Futur 7th. And then going on to the next pool, GT Kurbani, that's 2nd. Michigan Hunkar, 3rd. Texas Talash, 5th. And then last but not least, Jadum is 6th. So those are placings, those are seedings, and anything can happen. Like you saw, the scores are not too it's not too wide of a range, everyone's there, so it's Obviously there was like a really top score, like 168 was, I think, was the highest. So that was a really like high score. But once again, this is just the first round, right? So like I said, like people could be holding a lot in their bag, you know, just like making sure, like just give them a little something, you know, just like a little tease, you know, because it's only like a minute, you know, and some change, you know. So it's like give them a little tease and then show them what you got right after, you know. So but yeah, so it's just the beginning.
That's the beginning. All right. Well, I think you probably want to hear us talk for another hour, but we got to go because that is all of our 7 teams for eFusion 1.0. And we have our next stream on, again, November 28th, Thanksgiving holiday weekend. So make sure you meet up with your families, you block out some time to watch the next round of eFusion because America wants you to, the Pilgrims wanted you to, and that's what Thanksgiving is all about. Bollywood fusion dance.
Yes.
So please come through, spread the word. You're gonna have to be part of the Twitch and get a Twitch account. But more importantly, what if, I don't know, a new coronavirus pandemic comes out and we have to change dates? How are you gonna find out? By being part of the
Discord, not disregard, Discord. So do not disregard what I just said. Get on Discord. Yeah, so get on Discord and make sure you follow. You know, like it's just a good time. You know, like have some fun, banter, chat, and get updates. You know, live updates, and make sure you're following Enox and all their platforms, Instagram, Facebook. You know, social medias,
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. You know, pigeons, owls. You know, so like make sure you follow them. Yeah. But yeah, keep yourself updated. But also at the same time, keep your masks on. Yeah. Stay safe. Get that hand sanitizer running. Get some lotion too, because freaking hands are drying up all over the place. Really actually as well. So, but yeah, stay safe, y'all. Wear masks, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.
If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted.
If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, Dan?
One moment that you capture, just let it slip. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Time's up, over, blast!
But on my toes, I could keep the world balanced on my nose. I had a slumber party, but all my foes. Now I wear them like a badge on all my clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, Dan?
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better
Welcome to the Legends 2020 mixtape.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, hey Macarena.
मुझे तेरा इश्क है फर्जी कि वेख तेरी मैं तो खुद गर्जी तू हर दिन हीर बदलदा है तेरी बेवफाई वाली दारू मैनू चढ़ गई मुझे तेरा इश्क है फर्जी कि वेख तेरी मैं तो खुद गर्जी तू हर दिन हीर बदलदा है तेरी बेवफाई वाली दारू मैनू चढ़ गई मुझे तक दस दे तू अपनू मैं ना दिखा के अपनू कह गई इंसान तेरे ते सुन ले तू आके हीर बदलदा है हीर बदलदा है तू
Macarena, Macarena. Bitches on my stick, but my name ain't Harry Potter. No, she lick it up, make it disappear like Tata. Bombay, Macarena. Aight.
Boy, remember the name. Okay, remember the name, Mike. Remember the name. You know those 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% fight. Finish it. You don't stunt, boy.
I wanna see you bust down, pick it up, now break that shit down, speed it up.